Well, oh well. Another gacha game removing the gacha. Another game, guys. We got another game. It's like at this point, man, we're just getting back to back to back announcements for these gacha games that they are removing the gacha system. And I just posted a video saying it's time to wake up, right? Telling people to wake up because we are now at a point where a lot of these devs, they're starting to realize that gacha is indeed falling off. A lot of people don't want to admit it because they're obsessed with these gacha games, but they are indeed falling off. When you see games like Ananta removing character gacha, you look at games like DNA removing gacha when the game had gacha before. Neverness to Everness removing 50/50. A Theory Restart, even though that game flopped, that game also removed 50/50. It's pretty obvious that a lot of these companies, they're now realizing that they can't just copy off a Genshin Impact and they can just like succeed and just print infinite money. It just doesn't work like that. Genshin Impact was an anomaly. That game was an anomaly. It was released during COVID, where everybody was in their houses just playing games. That's all people were doing. They were on Twitch, YouTube, and playing video games. Genshin was lucky. If they were to release this game right now, it wouldn't be that crazy. So now that these games are starting to realize that Genshin is an anomaly and they can't do what Genshin did, now they're like, oh shit, we actually have to make a good game. And that's what they're doing now. I'm not saying that when you automatically remove the gacha, the game is automatically good, but it's a step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Let's read this. So this was posted like, it was posted a couple days ago. I'm pretty late on this. I think it was posted on, yeah, the 10th. So I am late on this, but who fucking cares? News is news. All right, Tower Fantasy. Dear authorizers, to meet the expectations of authorizers for MMO gameplay, the Warp server featuring a brand new system and progression mechanics will go live on November 25th with the official release of version 5.5. offering a freer and more authentic adventure in the MMO world. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this right now. Tower Fantasy, I am never playing this game ever again. I don't even care if they remove the gacha. Whenever I drop a game, and it was like years ago, the chances of me going back to that game is not gonna happen, right? It's just not gonna happen. This is good, but me personally, I'm not gonna play the game. But this is coming on November 25th. And a lot of people, right? When people were criticizing Tower Fantasy, a lot of people didn't like the fact that they tainted the game by implementing gacha. They wanted the full MMO experience. So 2 to 3 years later, they're like, yeah, you guys were right. Let's just remove the gacha so that you guys can have the full MMO experience. So for Warp server, so that's what the server is called, Warp server. It says no pools, all weapons giveaway, complete missions to fill the gallery, weapon ascension and matrices removed, easier development than ever, collect shards to fuse all release appearances such as simulacrum, whatever this is, and outfits, trade system now open allowing free trade of simulacrum shards and appearances, new season system, equipment ascension removed, more fun and strategic depth and long-term development, new crew base where you can exchange shards and interact with others, new crew guild versus, I don't know what this is, catch up and integrate, and blah blah blah. You guys realize, all right, you guys realize whenever they make these announcements, like these games, when they make these announcements saying that they remove gacha, notice how they're now saying, guys, because we're removing gacha, we're actually gonna make this game fun now. Like it's so crazy. Like this part over here, where can I find it? Okay, more fun in strategic depth and long-term development. That just proves that when it comes to gacha, a lot of people just think gacha is just as simple as, oh yeah, man, it's just you pull for the characters and that's it. That's all you're doing. It's deeper than that. And this proves my point because I say this all the time. When it comes to these gacha games, if I'm not pulling for that unit, where's the content? So many gacha games prove that point. If I'm not pulling for that character, what else am I doing in that patch? Besides running around, picking up materials, wasting stamina, and that's it, and I log off. That's like what, 5 or 10 minutes of gameplay? The fact that they said more fun and strategic depth and long-term development. It just goes to show you that Gacha, it holds these games back. It's really holding them back. But yeah, that is pretty much the announcement for Tower Fantasy. And I know there's gonna be haters out there, right? When I drop my video saying, wake up, I mean, a lot of people actually did like that video. They fucked with that video. But I did have some idiots coming in there saying, oh, Faros, you're so self-centered. These CCs are so toxic. Non-gacha games always existed. This is nothing new. Buddy, that's not the fucking point. The point is that gacha games are moving away from gacha. That's the fucking point. Like, yes, we understand. We know that non-gacha games always existed. Like, duh. I played Valorant. I played Clash of Clans. I played so many non-gacha games. Fortnite. I played a lot of them. H1Z1. I know that non-gacha games exist. But main topic here is gacha games are now removing gacha. That's the main topic. You look at Doing Out Abyss. You guys remember that one I think it was like an interview. It was an interview between the director of Doing Out Abyss and some random. And the director, he literally said that he wants Doing Out Abyss to be successful long term. And that's one of the main reasons why he removed the gacha system, because he wants the game to be successful long term. So it's pretty obvious that when it comes to gacha, it's a burden. It's a burden. Yes, you make a lot of money for sure. You make a fuck ton of money when it comes to gacha. But when it comes to content, when it comes to longevity, it is a burden. And this has been proven time and time again when it comes to these gacha games. So this is honestly dope for the people who still play TOF. I did hear that you can't merge your account. So like, let's say you were in like, I don't know, the server where there was gacha, right? And let's say you're trying to merge your account with the warp server where there is no gacha and you get the full MMO experience. I heard that you can't do that, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna go deep into that because I don't really play the game, so I don't really know what the fuck is going on. So I'm not gonna talk about that, but yeah, that actually kind of sucks, bro. Imagine like playing the game and then like for like, let's say for 2 years, and then they announce that there's gonna be no gacha, but it's only available in like a specific server, and you're like, well, how am I supposed to, get into the server without erasing my account? And they're like, oh, you can't do that. It's like, damn, bro, I had to restart my progress all over again. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But once again, guys, this all goes back to word. People starting to wake up. All right. A lot of these companies are starting to wake up. I will say it is a little bit too late for TOF to do something like this. It's a little bit too late. This tweet, don't get me wrong, this tweet did get like 1 million views. But I highly doubt that a lot of people are going to return to this game and play it again. I don't know. Maybe like a small minority, but I mean, it blows my mind that TOF is still alive until this day. This is like one of the main like gacha games I have respect for. And the reason why I have respect for TOF is because these niggas never gave up. They never gave up, man. As much as I despise gacha, I'm gonna have to give credit where credit is due. These niggas never gave up, bro. It's crazy how this game is still alive because it fell off so fucking hard. And this was like one of the most anticipated games. Like I think 2024, I think 2024, 2023. I forgot when this game released, but this was a really highly anticipated gacha game. But it would have been better if they announced this earlier. Like let's say, I don't know, 3 months or like 5 months after the game release, or better yet, they should have just released the game with no gacha at all. Like it's, I don't know, man. To me, whenever they release these gacha games, it's like they're just trying to make quick money. That's all there is to it. They're just trying to make quick money. They don't care about the quality of these games. They just know that, oh, gacha, people are going to spend money. We're good to go. But that's just not the case. When you look at the game long term, nah, bro. Game is going to die off long term if there's not enough, high tier, like god tier quality content. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good one. Let me catch you guys on the next one. Adios.